Above is the introduction to supervised learning, and I use one algorithm called the KNN. It's a type of supervised learning for classification. So now let's move forward, and I give you some examples of unsupervised learning. So in here, I'm going to introduce our algorithm called the K-means. It's another very popular unsupervised learning, and we use it for clustering data. So first, let's let's see the demonstration of K-means and their clusterings. So in I list a chart in here. It's a data set. I create this data set randomly. Data set is random points, data points in a chart, and I displayed it here. So um, this is the original data set. It's scattered in different locations. So let me ask you this question: if I want you to split this data set into several different clusterings, so can you tell me how many clusterings it can be? How many clusters it could be? Maybe you can answer. We can split into four different um, clusters. This part, second part, third part, and the fourth part. So four different clusters. And actually, we can use k-means algorithm to cluster this data set into four parts. You see, it's very cool, right? And you may ask why we call it unsupervised learning for this algorithm. The reason is unsupervised learning, it doesn't have labeled data. So in here, in this data set, you see uh, this is just some data points scattered in this chart, and we don't know which category they are. It has no category. They are equal. They belong to one. Yeah, there's no categories. But we can use k-mean algorithm. It's an unsupervised learning algorithm. We can use algorithm to split to finish the clustering of the data sets, even there's no labeled data. So this is one thing. This algorithm is very very interesting and actually powerful. So let's see how can this k-mean algorithm help us to split the data set into different clusters as the human's eyes do. So let's continue.